Hello and welcome back to Peak City Gym, the premier fitness over 40 facility here in Apex, North Carolina. My name is Keegan and I'll be your host today. In this video, we're going to explore one of the better ways of managing stress, and that's going to be through gentle movement. This is specifically not exercise and focused on gentle movement that is going to help relax your body and bring you back to a neutral state. These movements are going to be incredibly accessible. It's not going to be dependent upon your fitness level or your experience in the gym. Many of us know instinctually that movement is good for us when we're feeling stressed. We just may not know how or when to implement this when we're feeling overwhelmed. Today we'll cover both the science behind how gentle movement helps us feel relaxed, but also specific movements that you can start to implement when you're feeling stressed and overwhelmed. Let's start with why movement is so effective when we're feeling stressed. When you're feeling stressed, your body is going to produce hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which is incredibly useful for short-term goals and feeling motivated for specific situations. But as we spoke previously in one of our videos, this can be harmful with chronically elevated levels. Physical movement is going to help us break down and metabolize those hormones so it's getting out of our system at a much faster rate. Movement also triggers the release of endorphins, the natural mood booster within our body, along with other beneficial neurochemicals that are linked to well-being and feeling calm. Even just 5 minutes of gentle movement can transform our body from feeling stressed to working towards a more relaxed, calm state. As we age, movement becomes even greater of a tool for managing stress. This is because our body is less efficient at metabolizing these hormones, adrenaline and cortisol. Movement helps counter this effect, reducing the time these hormones are staying within our body. Now, let's explore some specific movements designed for stress relief. Remember, the goal out of all of these is not to get an intense workout in, it's to get the blood flowing and to start metabolizing these stress hormones. So take it easy and don't push yourself too much. The first two exercises we're going to talk about are neck and shoulder rolls. These are really critical because people hold a lot of their tension in this area. On top of that, a lot of time spent at your desk, hunched over on a keyboard, it can cause a lot of issues up there. So we want to focus a little bit more attention on these areas. Now, to actually perform this exercise, we want to think about drawing as big of a circle with our chin as possible. So we're going to start off tucking our chin and then dragging it all the way around, trying to create as big of a circle as we can. We're going to do 3 rolls each way. Make sure as you're doing this, you're breathing deeply, you're not rushing, it's going nice and slow. You may feel some creaking and cracking along your neck. That's totally normal. Just try and work through it and push yourself to get as long and large of a circle as possible. For the shoulder rolls, I like to think about having a rod sticking out both of my shoulders, and I'm trying to draw as big of a circle as possible with that rod. So we're coming up, pushing those shoulders forward and down and back and up. We're keeping that momentum as we go. Again, a great place to start with these is about 3 per direction. Now let's move to a more full body stretch. This is going to counteract the hunch position we get through our spine as we're sitting at our desks. To do this, we're going to stand or sit nice and tall, interlock our fingers behind our back, and then lift our hands up. As we do this though, we don't want to fold forward. We want to keep our chest up nice and tall and drive those hands back. You should feel a stretch through the chest here and maybe through the front of the shoulders. Hold that for about 3 to 4 deep breaths, and it's really going to open up your chest. Now we're going to move on to a gentle spinal twist. This is really important to stay in control as you're doing this and not to fling your body weight around as you're going. You're going to sit sideways on a chair, grabbing onto the back and pulling yourself into a rotated position as you're sitting there. Make sure as you're doing this, you're taking deep breaths the whole time. This is really crucial because the breaths are going to help expand your torso, increasing the stretch, but as you exhale, you'll also feel like you can go a little bit further into that rotation. This is going to be tremendous for improving your spinal mobility, but also releasing a lot of stress throughout your back. Now we're going to take a look at the hips. This is another place that a lot of people unknowingly hold a lot of their stress. This is also called hip cars. To do this movement, you want to hold on to something steady, like a wall or something else around you. The goal is not to work on your balance here, so make sure you feel stable as you're going throughout this. Then we're going to drive our knee up into a 90-degree position. From that, we're going to rotate our ankle out, so we're in an internally rotated position with our hip. Then, as if we're going to step over a baby gate or a hurdle, we're going to bring our leg back and down, and then drag that knee up again, twist the ankle up, and bring the knee forward like we're stepping back over that baby gate. It can be helpful to put something there so you have to actively lift and rotate the whole time through, but it's not necessary. Finally, this one may feel a little bit silly, and it's okay if you laugh at me, but it really does work, I promise you. You may want to do this in private to start with and not do it out with a bunch of friends, but it's going to be a whole body shake. So you're going to take your feet about shoulder width apart, just stand nice and relaxed, and you're just going to shake your body. You can start from the top and bring yourself all the way down, or you can start from the bottom, working all the way up top. But we want to try and shake the body for 20 to 30 seconds and have some fun with it. Really just embrace the fact that you may look a little silly, and that's okay. These movements can realistically be used in any way you see fit. If you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed throughout the day, doing one or two of these movements can provide you a significant boost in your mood and just the feeling of your body. They can be especially helpful in transitionary states, like before or after work, or between tasks that require different energy levels. You might even try stringing these movements together in a 5 to 10 minute, more comprehensive reset, perhaps first thing in the morning or after a long period of sitting. Ultimately, the goal is to move in ways that feel good for your body. Don't get stuck in your movement patterns of sitting at your desk and just going for small little walks. Try to be a little bit more dynamic and creative with your movements, and that's going to help you reduce a lot of stress. I know I'm not the boss, but I want you to feel permission to take time for yourself when you're feeling exceptionally stressed. It's okay to take time to do these little movements or to do a breathing practice. It's okay, you're gonna make better decisions and you're gonna feel better doing whatever you're stressed about. In our next video, we're going to take a look at progressive muscle relaxation. This is another method that we can utilize using our own body to relax us throughout the course of the day. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date for when that comes out. Remember, to do these, you don't need any special equipment or even a large space. You just need yourself and a few moments of attention. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one.